We work with potatoes often in the Food 52 test kitchen, and unfortunately with a lot of scraps, we have to throw them away. But with this focaccia dough recipe, we use the potato peels rather than throw them away. Adds moisture, adds flavor, and we don't want to be throwing away food scraps. We want to be using them as much as possible, so it's a great opportunity. Here's what you'll need. Potato peels, flour, salt, instant yeast, olive oil, butter. Now we're gonna take our peels, we're gonna cook them in some simmering water with the lid on, and while they're cooking, we're gonna mix the dry ingredients. You can use any kind of potato for this focaccia dough. Yukon Gold skins are a little more delicate and you won't really be able to see the color. Idaho potatoes will give you more of a speckled, freckled color in the dough. We're gonna take our cooked potato peels now, and into the blender they go, and the potato starch is what's gonna help make the focaccia dough moist and tender. The temperature of this mixture has to be between 95 and 115 degrees. If you don't have a thermometer, you can use a spoon and put a little bit of this mixture on your wrist. If it's too hot, you're gonna kill the yeast. If it's too cold, the bread's not gonna rise. 2 cups of your cooked potato peel liquid gets mixed in with the dry ingredients, and that's gonna form our dough. Once the dry ingredients have mostly absorbed the liquid, it's okay to get your hands in there and finish it up. Now that you have your dough formed, you're gonna give it about 3 tablespoons of olive oil and let it rest and rise slowly in your fridge. There's a little voice inside me that says, I'm sure more olive oil is better. We made this dough yesterday. It's been in the fridge for 24 hours. We did a little swap. Nothing wrong with that. We're gonna butter and a little bit of olive oil these pie pans. We're gonna separate our focaccia dough into 2 balls and then ball it back up in the pie plate. We're gonna let it rise for another 2 to 4 hours, depending on how warm your kitchen is. When your doughs have risen to just about fill the inside of your pie pan, that's time to take the plastic off and do the finishing touches before it goes in the oven. I'm gonna use my fingers and make little dimples on the top of the dough. Some nice flaky Maldon salt, and then straight in the oven about 25 minutes at 425. All right, 25 minutes in the oven. Potato peel focaccia looks beautiful. I'm gonna take it out of the pie pan here because we don't want it to sit in the pie pan. It could start to get like some condensation as it cools. You want it to be able to breathe so it stays nice and crispy. It soaked up all that olive oil and a little bit of butter, so you know it's gonna be good. All right, I'm excited to taste this. So good. I'm gonna take a second piece even though I only have to really technically eat 1.